We have very concerning breaking news coming out of the European area, European Union and NATO. Also, Soros taking over Bitcoin in the background. What the hell is going on? And New York has absolutely lost its mind. We're going to be taking a look at all our favorite cryptos as the Politify section in crypto goes nuts. And Bitcoin continues to try to scare off some short-term traders. Seen a lot of leverage traders having a hard time out there. Don't get caught without a stop loss. My God, people, right now, it's absolutely crazy out there. Shout out to everyone in the chat. We also rolled out the Black Site membership level today, and big shout out to all the new members of there. That's actually where I'm going to be focusing most of my communications of what I'm looking at, consolidating all the information I'm taking in, and updating my macro outlook on Bitcoin and the world at large in the Black Site section of our Discord. So if you're not already a part of that, make sure to check out the link down in our description and become a member of that. Why don't you? Nicole Minas Tater, 2Pump, Crypto Chump, what up? Saw your upgraded membership this morning. Thank you, brother. R.A. Daniel, Sack Nasty F 86, Station C4, Cali Crypto Dude, all the people. Carnivore, what up? So it's been a day. I got Owen in the wings, sitting here eating Arby's sandwiches right before the show, making me slightly hungry for the fast food that it presents. And another thing, Owen, that I came up with last week is that Arby's really screwed up. They have the Arby's sauce and barbecue sauce, but they never came out with barbecue sauce. So they left a lot of money on the table. But I do occasionally go there. You know, I mean, it's a thought. You know what I mean? It's a thing that they could have done. Let's check out the crypto markets to see where we're at real quick before we get into all the news. Bitcoin sitting here at 67.78. Really, just ranging the hell out of these people that are one up only action. God, I hate these little, you see these things that they've done to this, Owen? Look at this. Unbelievable. Covering up all the juicy information. Let's go to the trading view. Let's get a wider view of what's going on. Bitcoin sitting here trying to break out. A lot of people are excited that this is the new paradigm. It's up only. Likely scenario is that we're going to be trying to break out of this and run into some headwinds right at about 73.7. That's what I'm feeling right now. Just a little chop, little knife action up to 73.4, just about. Try to bake it, see if it comes through. But you know what? I don't want this thing to break out too soon, folks. And I know it sounds counterintuitive, but I want more time grabbing my favorite altcoins before this market absolutely goes nuts. Shout out to you, $0 G-Ro, hooking up Jason Owen Wikimembi. What a G-Ro. Still have another thing I got to send to you, actually. That reminds me, I have a box on my desk that's been meant for you for some time, Zero, so I'll get that out to you. Shout out to you, Nicole Minas. Woohoo, upgraded. Much love, my fam. Y'all are awesome, and thanks for sharing your knowledge with us. See y'all soon at the pizza party. Oh my God, we have a pizza party coming up. That is incredible. Thank you for the reminder. I love pizza and I love my favorite people. Hanging out with everybody is just the absolute best. I believe Manawak will be there as well. Can't wait to see you guys. But I am glad to see things ranging. I was calling out, this is the larger just Bitcoin price action compared to the halvings. I like just reminding folks, I'll consolidate this down for us here. But in essence, where we are in the current halving, very similar in my opinion to these situations in previous halvings, where you get a little bit of consolidation, a little bit of slappy do before you absolutely start running. And this is where the peaks were at each of those at the end of, you have this peak right in here, June or July 2016. And then you have this one coming in. The real peak of it, honestly, was when inflation wasn't so bad, right around May 11th, 2020 was this halving here. I think their time frames are actually off because I remember this being the end of 2017 and then this one end of 2021. So Sack Nasty asking where you can find the black site. Well, that's a fantastic question, Sack Nasty. You can find the black site. You become a black site member here on the YouTube channel, and then you go into our Discord, and actually all the way at the bottom there's a new little sneaky section called the black site. It has 3 different sections: politics, world macro, prepping. So we kind of separated everything out, and we even have the ability to tag specific topic matters if we're talking about food production on our house, if we're talking about different systems of how to mine or build self-sovereignty systems within that. All kinds of information coming from Vet in there on the tactics side of the world too. We have some extremely gated information. We're having to be a little bit careful about how we roll all this out because we are a crypto channel. I know we're here making great gains, and there's a lot of us here that are interested in finding the best ways possible to protect those gains, right? So we're having to be very, very careful about how we roll this information out so the channel actually doesn't continue to get demonetized and kind of blacklisted. I can tell that we have angered the algorithmic robots that run YouTube, so we got to be careful, you guys. So please bear with me as I kind of weed through that. But most and large percent of my communication is going to be honed in straight into the black site to just show you guys what we're building there and to bring the value. You know what I mean? Because that's where some of the subject matters that I want to talk about here on the show can't come up, and there's a good place to do it, but you got to become a member to get it. And speaking of taking control of your own future, protecting your own finances, please remember this show is brought to you by our partner Arculus. This is the world's leading cold storage platform. You can easily buy, send, secure, and receive all of your crypto on this card. Absolutely fantastic technology, very easy to use, so easy. Even, I could hand this to my grandma. She would have no problem doing it. Make sure to get your hands on one for your friends, your family, anyone that's interested in crypto. Get 10% off by clicking the link in our description and use the code BASE10 at checkout. That helps the channel out greatly. So appreciate all ya. But here is, we've shown the relevance to the previous halvings. Now I want to kind of look at where we are with the dominant just real quick for those that missed the morning show. This isn't too crazy of a fall off point. I really think that we still got some time before we see ETH and all the other alts really begin to run. I do think that the collapse of this again is coming, but we're not there yet, folks, which gives me more time to stack my favorite alts. But there's some crazy stuff going on in the world. We got to cover it. George Soros just updated his stock portfolio. It's one of those stories that makes me go, ew, that makes me go, ick. Just absolutely ridiculous. It looks like George Soros has moved into shares of MicroStrategy. This is reported on the first quarter of 2024 that the famous investor, very famous investor, has moved into MicroStrategy holdings. Now, obviously, Michael Saylor can't control, to a degree, I believe he can't control if Soros were to want to buy in or not. This is more of just a larger translation of these money market organizations, these hedge fund managers around the world tapping out, realizing Bitcoin is the honey badger of the world. It cannot be killed. It is absolutely shocking people. And more shocking is Green Day Profits with the gifted members, hooking up 5 memberships. Good on you, man. Ahobus got one. Nice to see you, man. So this is one of those stories that just makes me go, ick. It's being captured. This is stock exposure to Bitcoin, through MicroStrategy. So it's not direct It's not Soros, buying a cold storage wallet and suddenly becoming based and taking money out of the financial sector by just holding his own crypto and voting with his dollar. No, this is him buying access on the traditional markets. And yeah, you're welcome, Just Jim. I appreciate you defending the family unit. Give hope, dude. Like, the family unit matters more than anything to me. My family, and making sure that they're healthy. And thank God for my wife, that she's so focused on the health aspect for the kids. I feel like I'm fighting this 28-headed Hydra dragon when it comes to trying to find the right things for my kids to eat at the store. It's like they make everything that's just meant to kill you. And then you put information out, about how to not do, how to avoid foods that will kill you. And no one seems to care. I appreciate you giving me a shout on that, man. It's a battle every day, man. We're just trying to give them a good health, good nourishment, good head on their shoulders. My son, last week, you might like this one. So my son, picked up the dog poop, and instead of $5 in fiat US dollars, he chose $5 worth of Dogecoin. So he's doing good. He's doing good. So, right? I think going like that. A very based young little man I have, but some big things are happening on the NATO Russia side of guys. I got to dig into this real quick. This is NATO giving Ukraine the green light to go for Russia. This is the Secretary General of NATO made statements to encourage Ukrainian aggression after it took out Russian missile systems stationed in Donetsk yesterday. Jens Stoltenberg, this is Russia's aggressive war against Ukraine. Ukraine has the right to defend itself, and that is true. This includes strikes on targets in Russia. So this came out a few days ago, and I didn't have a chance to cover it live on air, but it's gotten worse. I saw this morning. It's gotten a lot bit worse. So this is an update from the U.S. Civil Defense News Organization. Captain Cardano, Russia's main intelligence agency, has confirmed that NATO countries are preparing to conduct a nuclear first strike on Russia after a cyber attack to cripple the Russian government. NATO is planning to launch surgical strikes to take out Russian leadership, then a full-on attack on Russia. NATO has been preparing for this for years, and it can happen at any time. This is extremely bad updates on the larger news cycle. This is a very, very bad thing for me, even if it is untrue and that it doesn't happen. The fact that a news article like this is coming out and people are going to see this and be like, holy shit, we're right on the edge of what could actually turn into tactical strikes on Russian area. This is a very, very bad implication, especially when you have this from the previous week where NATO is openly talking about Ukraine making the move and being okay with them hitting the actual province of Russia. This is a very, very bad update. So, we're here in crypto. We're seeing, the world kind of collapse into Bitcoin and the amount of upside that Bitcoin has comparative to these losing asset classes like commercial real estate, all these other things that are dragging our books underwater in the dark. We see these TradFi monsters clinging to the boat of Bitcoin to actually save themselves. Now, yes, it'll pump the bags of Bitcoin. Will the ethos of Bitcoin and everything of decentralized payments be washed away when we absorb the sickness and the toxic valuations of this monster when it comes to fruition? I think so. Hopefully it takes too long for me to even, be worried about it. For God's sakes, I'm stacking so much land. I'm just going to be buying land, vehicles, all those things. Let's see here. We need different badges for the block site. Yes, we do. We need different badges. We need to come up with the badges. What's up, Coin Chick? Good to see you. So we have these things happening. Russia talking about, and this is the top intelligence agency within Russia talking about they know that NATO is planning to hit them with a nuclear strike. This could get very, very wonky on the data side. Electrical warfare, I think, is going to be the obvious preceder to any sort of kinetic upgrade to this conflict. So, and we see that electrical infrastructure, the development of semiconductor chips, is very hotly contested right now. This is easily explained with a conflict that's going on over China wanting to take control once again of Taiwan and its semiconductor production capabilities. But this is absolutely insane on the semiconductor side. Nvidia is absolutely going nuts right now. The valuation for Nvidia stock is now, Nvidia has hit a $2.8 trillion market cap. as a company, an insane amount of money. AI coins quiet right now, but I don't expect that to last. And that is a damn good note to keep in mind. Let's go into the AI crypto ecosystem and see what's down right now to see. And Turbo. I mean, my God, I've seen a lot of people in on Turbo. Big shout out if you got in on this thing. Look at the gains being had in crypto. Do you see this, Owen? Do you see that? This is silly. This is silly. I have 1,472% on the month. Absolutely thick with the gain. Shout out to everyone that got in on Turbo. This is the chaos of the markets, artificial intelligence coins just ripping in the shadow of Nvidia's $2.8 trillion market cap. You got to think about that. People see the amount of money that Nvidia's rising to, all of these new systems and companies that are outpacing old, investments. They're going to be changing their investments either on the traditional Wall Street side or in the crypto side. So we see a bunch of big gainers, a bunch of new names in AI main winners for today. Now, only one. I've heard a lot of people talking about only one, down 17% on the day. Let's see for the other blood that might be worse. Ooh, Singularity coming in at 48 cents. But this is the Singularity DAO. Oh, I like this. I like seeing this. Okay. I like seeing this, but here's one question. Does the merger take away the use case for Singularity DAO? Because we have Singularity doing that merger with into the ASI token at large, and Singularity Net is part of that merger. I wonder if Singularity DAO is going to still have its use case as the DAO. Singularity DAO is a very small project that was the DAO for this. Is an interesting one to watch. I'm going to add that to my main watch list here because this one is going to be an interesting coin. If it could find itself unuseful, very much so unuseful if they choose a new DAO, a new system. But if it is chosen as the DAO for the ASI ecosystem, this could be an extremely bullish entry point right there for Singularity DAO. That's one I've watched for a while, so I have no problem tagging that one to watch. Let's see what else is kind of down on the moment, because seeing this, I just reemphasize this graph. Where is it? Where is this thing? People are going to see this, and money flows downhill, folks, and the liquidity flows downhill. That's why I'm kind of feverishly going over this. The graph, this is open. This is low-hanging fruit for the AI polls here. Let's see what we got on the year. Not a bad grab moment. Not a bad grab moment for the graph. Remember the last time I said it was a good grab moment? It was like 13 cents. Those days are beyond us, folks. We have now broken out of this 13-cent level, but now that we've kind of leveled out, I'm feeling like I like this entry point for the graph. Not bad. Okay, so we got some AI surgeons we got to watch out for. Some other things that we saw is a traditional company, healthcare tech company, surging over 27% after announcing plans to buy Bitcoin with cash reserves. And this is a larger theme I see happening. These companies are announcing that they're going to back their treasury with Bitcoin, and that actually adds to the bullishness and the investments that they see coming to them on the traditional market side, which is an insane sign of health. Just the broader concept of that being a catalyst for higher price valuations of these companies, that they're backing their reserves in Bitcoin, should tell you everything in and of itself. Don't see. Sorry, not your fault that happened. Let me see here. And let me know if it stays the DAO for all AI, dude, it's 100. I know, Drag Dubs. See if C90FDW is in the chat. We need to actually kind of look this up live. Let's see here. And I'll see if I can pull it up live. Because Singularity DAO, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it by just raw dogging Twitter, because we need to find ASI token DAO. Let's see if that gives us the results. Let's see here. And let's make this a little Boolean style. And token and DAO. Let's see what we can get here. 3-body problem. Fetch. See, it's a combination of Fetch, Ocean, and Ajax. Let's see here. Missing DAO. I don't think I'll be able to pull this live. Artificial DAO merger. Let's see here. Oh, ew, that's not good. That's really weird. ASI/merger.link. We're gonna have to look that up like live, man, because if that is the case, Singularity DAO, SDAO, let's go. This would be, I mean, Ajax, Singularity Net, this is a big artificial intelligence firm. Ben Gertzel behind this thing. He has a lot of pull. Singularity DAO. Oh my God. I might have just sniffed out a perfect moment in this thing. Hold on. We're getting sidetracked. We're getting sidetracked for the right reasons. Singularity tokens locked. 35% tokens locked. Ethereum community, stake your SDAO tokens. There's no updates on their official website about it. Oh man, I gotta find out. We gotta just go over everything. We're going to their socials. We're going to the Twitter. Gonna have to follow it. Let's see here. No announcements yet. Secure. We need to find this out. C90. I'm gonna be hunting this down because if this is the move there, that is gonna be 100x. I'm gonna have to watch that. So another big thing we're watching out soon. The treasury buybacks are going to be happening. The buyback on bonds this week. This means that they will buy them back from the bond holder before their maturity. This is a new way of creating money called quantitative easing. This is a great explanation from Marty Party Music. But what else? But what authority does the treasury have to buy its securities in the market prior to maturity? And this is the explanation of why they're able to scam everyone out of these repos and just keep their Ponzi going. But guess what's happening while that's going on? Senior European monetary policymakers are now warning that central banks must assess buying these bonds and the risks there within. Saying a genius born, I doubt it. This is one of their executives' comments reflect a growing skepticism over the vast asset purchases as a tool to boost demand. Seems like some regulators in the monetary policy for EU are trying to warn against this. Not going to work. The Ponzi continues. MAGA to $12.50. Absolutely crazy. The CWIX. That's insane. I covered that this morning. MAGA's just going nuts. Now this is just some stuff for, we're going to have our bull market. I think we're right on track to have a damn good bull market. A bullion. You're right, Tickle Master. It's bullion. You're right. What I call it? What Boolean searches? I mean, that's the way. I'm from Colorado. We call them Boolean searches. They're bullion. I understand. Now this is what I was talking to Owen before the show about. With crypto gains, with the position that we have, I mean, we see things happening. We see that this world is moving capital into the crypto markets. We're positioned in the right time, in my opinion. And with that, I'm telling everyone that I can that getting locations that are outside of the exact city center, not only are they good for the preparedness side to give you a long driveway, a little bit more room for your elbows to move around, but also monetary value over the next 10 to 20 years in these locations is going to be where I'm going to be focused, man. Like buying in these little towns outside of these huge locations in general has worked out well for my parents and myself. Personally, I bought outside of Boulder, Colorado. I bought in Longmont, Colorado, because I knew all the tech people were coming from California, and the prices damn near doubled, if not tripled, in that location of Longmont, because of all of a sudden you're surrounded by high-end Silicon Valley tech people that are just buying houses online. They're showing up. They lock up the market. It goes absolutely insane. And then you have a home that all of a sudden is worth that much more. So that's what I've done in the past, and I continue to do so. Now the play is outside of Atlanta. I see a lot of growth in the outside of Atlanta area. And I think it's just going to continue. People say that there's this housing calamity coming. Sure, a correction, not an absolute calamity though. Let me take a drink. Look at MVP on Solana. Maybe Nicole. Maybe I should look at MVP on Solana. Hey, thank you, Coins Chick, for gifting the membies. Shout out to you guys, supporting the channel, you support my family, supporting everything that we do here. You guys mean the absolute world to us. Absolutely awesome. Mr. Mark got that one. So this is how the Libertarian Party started right here, and this is how it ended. This is Chase Oliver. This is their nominee for who they want to have representing the Libertarian Party. If this doesn't make me want to puke, I don't know what does. Because at one point, I often try to like get along, and I feel like I have the same views as a lot of libertarians I run into, but I feel like the libertarians have let me down right at the end of the finish line, time and time again. Last election cycle's libertarian candidate, complete simp for BLM, and we saw, Owen, do you know about what Biden was posting about this weekend and Kamala Harris? Let's go to Joe Biden's, here, pull my screen down here. It's going to get weird. All right. So Joe Biden, let's see. I'm going to show you what Joe Biden was talking about. In light of all these crazy problems I just talked about, Owen, right? I just talked about some crazy shit going on in the world. Here's what Joe Biden was talking about. Well, first he's scamming us with this going on, blah, blah, blah. Here it is. This is the real focus. This is there. He should be alive. George Floyd should be alive. He deserves so much. He died from fentanyl. It was in the autopsy report. And literally this guy has to sit here and act like it's a giant civil rights catastrophe, that there is no justice, that he changed the world. This guy changed the world. Really? Owen, I know that do you know the story with this guy? I mean, the riots that happened after this killed many police officers. It killed regular people. It caused tens of billions of dollars in damage to small towns. You know what I mean? Like absolute towns burnt, like main streets burned. But this is, who he's got on this shining pedestal. While all this other shit's actually happening, while we need a president to stop literal World War III from popping off, Uncle Joe has these things to say to us. It's just such a damn spit in the face. You know what I mean? Like, how could you possibly have any trust for someone like that with all of the things actually happening in the world? It's just so crazy. And now we have this. This is crazy. The Secret Service is allegedly met with New York jail officials to discuss preparations for former President Donald Trump to be taken into custody and placed behind bars. This is what they're now. All the headlines: Trump's going to jail. Trump's going to jail. Instead of all the news, all the shit that actually matters that I just talked to you about on the show, these are going to be all of the conversations. Isn't that something? They're going to completely swarm the news media with this. And they used, this guy's lit. This guy's lit. But where is, I thought Johnny had pulled up, they used Robert De Niro. Look at this. Oh no, this is Caitlyn Jenner. I don't want to go there yet. Robert De Niro out on the, in front of the courthouse. Now they have a paid actor acting in front of the world, acting like, oh my God, it's the end. I can't believe that I'm surrounded by so many. He's calling Trump voters gangsters. He's calling them gangsters, which I don't know if that's really a diss on them. But it's just turned into a circus. You know what I mean? I wish I had the video. Pull my screen down. I'm going to pull up the video here. I thought that for sure that he would have pulled this up. Where is this? So I'm going to go here. Unbelievable. This is just so crazy to see this happening in live time. And this just is a snippet of what's coming when this election actually goes down, you guys. Like, no matter what side you're on, you have to acknowledge that it's about to get ugly. So we have this. Let's see here. Here's, I'm going to pull up all four of them. Hold on. This is absolutely crazy. They're just parading around. This is going to be the talk of the town. This is going to be what their headlines are full of. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Here's De Niro walking towards his press conference at the Donald Trump trial. Outside of it, De Niro walking up in an N95, as you'd expect, gets into a shouting match with a guy across the street from the Trump trial. And people are just having an absolute meltdown.
Your movies suck. You're trash. You're trash. You're done. You're done after this guy.
So we got that. And then we got this, he's just reading off a literal script here. Just, this is crazy. I can't believe that people are even thinking about voting for this guy. And they try to, continually use these bought out DAs, these bought out judges, and these bought out, trials that are going on against Trump as the reason why he's just the person you shouldn't vote for. It's so tiring. But then again, I can't get tired of it because it's something that's going on right now. And now they literally have these headlines to roll with: Trump in jail. Trump's going to be arrested, yada, yada. Meanwhile, NATO's in trouble for thinking about nuking Russia. So let's think about our priorities. Here's Ramaswamy talking about, we got to listen to this. This gets me going.
Down the FBI, shut down the ATF, shut down the CDC, shut down the U.S. Department of Education, fires 75%. of the federal bureaucrats in Washington, D.C., and send them home packing because they never should have had that job in the first place. Rescind every unconstitutional federal regulation that Congress never passed. SEC to FTC to FDA to TSA. I call that 1,000 standing around, by the way.
God damn. I mean, that'd be breaking some eggs to make an omelet right there. But look at Malay. Malay's been able to pull it off. But you know what? Malay was the actual third-party option. Like Vivek, he's on the Republican. And someone mentioned that we should be going for the third option. I wish that there was a tangible third option that was reasonable. It just wasn't reasonable. Malay, very, very reasonable as a libertarian. Vivek could have been a libertarian for all that matter and still had a platform. But instead, they used Chase Oliver. Chase Oliver is a actual option we get there. So... And, you know, here's some light. Ryan Salome out of FTX is facing 7.5 years in prison for being a part of one of the largest Ponzi's in, you know, traditional markets history, but biggest Ponzi in crypto history. Tens of billions of dollars. Absolutely crazy what he pulled off. 7 years behind jail. Honestly deserves life. Here is where I'm getting excited. Okay. So here's the exciting part of crypto. Here's what's coming for altcoins. I like this a lot. This is a big, big deal. So Chainlink put this out pretty recently. 15,000 people going to Consensus 2024 this week. Excited to be on the ground with multiple events experiences, including Sergey keynote at a fireside chat with Swift. Sergey, the leader of Chainlink, is going to be at a fireside chat with Swift. Now, we all remember when Nvidia and Render had that fireside chat. I just want to pull this graph up on Render, and I still do expect pretty damn big fireworks from Render in light of Nvidia's earnings and all this move from tech and AI in general. But it was about March of 2024. I mean, we had a good run up hearing that it was going to happen. Look what happened when it actually went down, you guys. Absolutely mooned. So we went from $7 all the way up to tops is registered at $13.20. So just about, I mean, almost a 100% increase just off of that conversation. Now we have Chainlink having the same level of conversation with Swift in the open public, talking directly to them in Consensus. I really, really feel like this might be the strong catalyst we experience on Chainlink's graph to actually see this big move finally happen beyond the $23 mark. I'll back up here. This is on the daily time frame, but we are running into turbulence right here because of these previous price level actions. Look at this. You had in August of 2020, you had pumped up to just about $20, but that was a strong level of resistance before the real nasty good times of the bull market of 2020 occurred for Chainlink. And yeah, you're damn right. I was a part of them. I was buying Chainlink at $2 when we were in the COVID hell. But right here, that $20 level, we ran strong resistance, blasted past it because then Ethereum dominance started to tick up. We saw Bitcoin dominance fall down, and the real juicy part of the alt season kicked off. And you can see Chainlink pumped up to $53.20. And now we have this nasty long accumulation range, which you lost many hardcore believers of Chainlink, but then Swift announcing to the whole world they do openly work with Chainlink, thus kicking off this real big resurgence. And now we're running into this previous ceiling right at about $20. Honestly, it's been a pretty strong level of volume and previous price action. With this conference, I think that we have the potential to break through this $23 resistance level, and that would absolutely be juicy for a lot of people that hold Chainlink. I know, for me included, because I was accumulating like a complete psycho when it was right here in this gutter, right around $3.50. And the last time I had bought in it was, you know, $2.50 here at the low. Shout out to Green Day Profits coming in with the Menvies, making it rain. Thank you very much, man. You know, I think that this is actually going to be something that bodes very well for my Chainlink bags. Seeing this partnership, all the conversation happening. And when we look at, you know, the relationship with Swift, we know it's public. We know it's a real thing happening. I've always said that when I saw that come out, I felt like coins that were trying to tether into the same narrative we're going to be left in the dust, and things are not going well for quant, folks. This is part of the ISO narrative. My God, it's at $90. It is no longer a stable coin at $100. It is now busted down to a $90 level. Not feeling great. And someone brought up another coin I meant to look at today, C-Swap. I'm seeing a moment of opportunity on C-Swap. We are down 13%. This is Chainlink swaps, CCIP powered swaps. I think this is going to be a damn big deal. Damn the graph. I like the size of the market cap at $60K or $60 million. Right now, in the light of all this news that's about to break out for Chainlink, I'm moving in right now. This is it. This is it. This is the buy opportunity. I need to send myself a reminder here. Pull my screen down on. I'm going to be moving a chunk into C-Swap after the show because that graph makes me want to literally buy it right now. So I'm going to send that to myself and we're going to get that taken care of. I love going over the graphs and having the patience to wait for those good entry points. Like we can find things that we know are solid. We know are real. We know that they're working with, larger government organizations or a bank, or they actually have use case. But then also we can just know narratives and know things that don't make sense, but they do to us because memes have seemed to take over the planet. Pepe is on an absolute tear. You guys, look at this Pepe graph. This is crazy. They keep giving all these updates. I'll just pull this up on TradingView. This is absolutely insane. This is Pepe. This is a coin that was, first the image of Pepe was tried. It was almost deleted out of existence by the ACLU. But then, for me, at least in the 2A community, we love Pepe. We never give up on Pepe. So it was a sticker. It was a meme that we stuck to. And now that it's in crypto, obviously people are feeling the same. Pepe is given no Fs right now. It is recently absolutely broken out. It's come back down a little bit, but this thing's market cap, you guys, is the largest stories in the market cap, $6.7 billion market cap. This is absolutely insane. And it has no focus use case. I'm going to solve the world's financial system. No, it's like, you know what? We don't agree with what's going on. We don't agree with the ACLU that this is a hate symbol. We think that this is a funny meme, and we are going to move $6.7 billion into Pepe. This is how the world is working at large. And it's a beautiful thing to see. It's the capital flight that makes me sleep well at night. Seeing things like Pepe. Now, other coins that have been kind of fading Pepe's price action that people have been, doubting would continue up. I'm telling you, the animal spirits are here. Look at Bonk. Absolutely having no chill. Pretty steady onward growth. Now on Bonk, if I'm looking to find an entry point, again, I emphasize being greedy on the entry points. If you miss it, it keeps going up to the moon. Fine for me because I'm not one to be liking buying huge, gigantic green candles. Biscuit talking Iagon might be getting listed on Binance. That would be a big deal. Let's see about Tappy Tools. Iagon on ADA. Let's find it because that'd be a good entry point. We were always looking for interesting things on ADA to be able to get a part of. Here, IAG, I think that's it. Oh, yeah. That would be a good time. And let's see here, Biscuit. Oh, baby. Okay. Running into a little bit of previous price action here. Scoot my face out of the way, Owen. Let's pull this up. Let's TA this one out. Okay. This might be the shelf where we find our health right here. We're looking at it right now. God, that'd be a pretty big deal. For Iagon, I'm going to probably have to send this one to myself too. We're going to be doing some shopping. I'm doing some damn shopping. I just see too much damn liquidity coming into the markets not to be shopping right now. Pull my screen down. I got to send this secretly over to my cell phone. We're going to be doing some buys after this show. C-Swap. I got Iagon. There's things, and I've been buying random Politify meme coins as they come out. Just if you're in meme coins and you're looking at stuff on Solana, make sure to use the Soul Scanner. The camera's about to lose its damn mind from all this juicy price action we've given them. But now we're looking at this. We have some other updates for other altcoins. DYDX is unlocking 150 million tokens worth $505 million, 81.6% of the circulating supply on December 1st. of which 83 million DYDX or $280 million unlocked to investors. Will the unlock be huge or selling pressure? Did Will's smart money buy or sell DYDX? Seeing this, that's a pretty big unlock to be talking about. So we got to be careful, and always play the time horizons. You know what I mean? Like token unlocks. Let's just go there and see if we're logged in here. Probably not, but I want to see how it looks. Token unlocks is a great place to go if you're curious about unlock schedules. Oh, it's not logged in. Hold on. Pull my thing down. I'm going to log in right now. We're going in. It's happening. I'm not going to knock it in. Unlocks. Unlock them to me now. Owen, are you about ready to build out your AR? Or did you get the parts for it? You didn't? Oh, okay. You're waiting for meme coins to. Well, me too. All right. How about this? I mean, I got rugged by Trump's wife this weekend. So I got rugged by Trump's wife on Solana. Let's see here. DYDX. Well, I mean, I bought it right as it's created, and then it goes nuts. You know what I mean? It loses its mind. It goes up. It goes down. It's to Valhalla, Owen. You know what I mean? We need to make money. So here's DYDX. We got an upcoming event in 3 days, 5 hours. So when you land on here, you just got to type in DYDX into this. I'll just show you for the sake of, who's looking to use this thing. So we go in here, DYDX, it gives you the contract address, all that good stuff. But then you get the actual date of the next upcoming event right here. And then it shows you the overall vesting schedule, how it's released, all of that stuff. And DYDX, this is actually a pretty big unlock coming, you guys. So I would be wary over the next 3 to say 7 days. And honestly, I like to get about 2 weeks of data after an unlock happens before I decide to take a new position on the token. Just keep that in mind. At long term, do I think DYDX is going to dump to zero? No, it's well positioned, but just good to keep in mind when these things are happening. Now we have this Ethereum layer 2s hitting an all-time high in total value locked. So this conversation really is a stab in the face against people who are doubting Ethereum layer 2s like OP, like Polygon. I think that Ethereum layer 2s are going to be definitely utilized and right now are largely definitely undervalued. I did see one having a moment where it might be a good moment to take a new position in is Mina, shaving off 6.5% on the day. Here's the month looking like it's settled down. Now Mina was just ripping face and I was like, God dang, why didn't I get more of it? Now it's come back down, finding some levels of support. I don't hate a moment. Taking a little bit of, I'm going to add this one too. I'm going to add this one. We're going to do that. Network error. What is the hell? I'm just going to have to send this one to myself. But Mina, now this is not good. Did you see what happened? Look at this video. We're going to play this. This is Caitlyn Jenner for real coming out. I'm going to press play. We're going to absorb this and discuss.
Hey everybody, this is Caitlyn Jenner here. I know, actually I've been running around all day playing golf, and Sophia, my CEO, has been doing a wonderful job with my new crypto coin. Yes, this is for real. Get involved. It's going to be very good. So I'm very excited about it, and I'm looking forward to the future for the next couple of hours. So keep the sales going. This is exciting.
Caitlyn Jenner, the greatest transformer in human history, moving into crypto, talking about crypto, and I felt like maybe the top was in. We had this from Crypto Finally. Caitlyn Jenner as a crypto Twitter reply guy is insane. That is indeed insane. I do believe the Jenner token has since rugged. Here's Trump Pepe, the one that I've been traded in and out of. This is another example of Pepe, just unstoppable. You match him with Trump. Unbelievable. Let's go to Jenner. See if Jenner token is still alive. This is all the rage this weekend. Oh my God. It's still got a $20 million market cap. What in the fuck? This, I believe, is the same token they're talking about. $19 million. And look at look at this. It's a bro pound with Donald Trump. I mean, what the hell is going on in the world? But this thing, a lot of people upset about it. I think it was the dev or one of the original founders hasn't responded to Jenner. And it's kind of getting weird right there. The crypto market's so absolutely crazy. Some people asking about Aerodrome. I do have a pretty thick position in Aerodrome at this point. Let's check out the price action. $1.20, not bad. Let's see on the larger time frame. It's just getting ready for its next move up. I did update my portfolio and have a bigger position in it than previous. And really, 89 cents felt right for the next leg. Where is this? Yeah, it was about, I mean, it was in this realm. It was like kind of on its way up, but I did it at 89 cents. This one's still alive and well. Just kind of a sleeper right now. I think Velodrome. Another people asking about Velodrome. Let's see here. There it is. Let's see. 15 cents right now. I mean, goddamn. Look at that. I mean, this is why, I guess comparatively, they're wondering why it's not going so fast. But this is still good to go. This is still good to go. This is and really, you know, this is kind of honestly the perfect price action for a new token. To fall back down, you see it previously had, God, I really hate these. You see how it's covering me up, Owen? This giant thing that they put there. What I'm trying to talk about here is the previous price action that's found here at 15 cents. Pretty reasonable if you look back into this time frame. So don't be surprised by a little bit of chop. I remember I bought Jenner on Sunday. Oh my God, Jolie, you are out of pocket, sir. I mean, I ain't to blame him though. You know what I mean? Like I'm on Deck Screener, and so you can take the search parameters off, where you're literally just finding all of the new tokens. Like it'll just give you the recently updated token info. And you can, I mean, you see stuff being popped out of the Solana realm mostly, but then you also see Pulse tokens, you see base tokens. Yeah, I think I bought MAGA Wife this weekend that went down bad, but then this random thing I have Beef is up pretty substantially right now on the day, so it's not too bad. You can't get lucky if you ain't at the fair. You know what I mean? And if you are looking at Solana meme coins right as they're being listed, like me and your psycho, I like to use Soul Screener. Please stab me in the ears and eyes, Drew. Oh man, Nicole, I don't know if I could do that. That sounds pretty painful for you. Now this is nostalgia time. I saw this. It brought up, let me know in the chat, which is the best video game from 1998. This is one of the best years in video games. I feel like you had Twisted Metal 3. You had Resident Evil 2, absolute amazing game. Crash, oh, is this the original Crash Bandicoot? No, this is the racing one. Rogue Squadron, that was a damn good one. Fallout 2, but then Game Boy with Pokemon. Look at this. I have Game Boy Pokemon in this. I still play this to this day, and I think that I gotta vote Pokemon. I still play it. My daughter even was playing this thing randomly. I was like, no new screen day. Stop with all your video games and your Nintendo Switch. And she pulls out one of these things, and I didn't stop her. I got to vote for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was amazing. Mario Party. I still play the Mario racing game. But sometimes maybe, Owen, it'd be good for you to get a little bit more cultured if you played one of these games, because you're like the new generation. You don't know, you can't appreciate these technological advancements we have right now. If you don't sit here and wait, and then sometimes it breaks and you have to like blow on it or clean it out. We don't experience that. We don't have to figure that out as a kid. I got to give you guff. You got to do it, Owen. Are you going to buy one right now? You're going to buy one. I think you are. That's what he's doing right now. But yeah, I think that pretty much Pokemon takes the Zelda. God, Zelda is so good too. And the new Zelda on the Nintendo Switch, absolutely incredible. God, there's so many tokens to be looking at. Jenner's trying to get alive. I got to think about that Singularity DAO token though. Like getting an entry point right now on Singularity DAO would be stupid gains. And here's it for the Cardano ecosystem. I get a lot of people asking me where to go in Cardano ecosystem. This is where you can find the best. I still like in general, overall, I feel like SNEC, IAG, and then Hunt would be my favorite. Oh, damn. Hunt is up 28% on the day. Let's see here. Holy snackies. What do we got going on here, Hunt Token? Trying to wake up. Look at that. Look at that. See, it's always darkest before dawn, folks. Falling down the cliff, finds this level of support. Look at that little shelf it's got there, 21 cents. And absolutely looking at it. Oh, check out FK Biden. All right, let's go to deck screen. Let's check out FK Biden. See if we can find the right one. I know there's a billion of these things made. I was in a space listening to these guys. These guys are just absolutely hilarious. Let's see here. We got a $3.2 million market cap. Looks like this is the initial JEETs. There's a whole lesson in life when it comes to these new politified tokens, you know, like some of my favorite, like D-Bar, the other ones, they have these crazy run-ups, and then you get all the early JEETs out. They get rid of their tokens. Then it finds that new support level. Community shows that it's strong, that it ain't effing leaving, that they believe in it. F Biden, that's a strong narrative. People aren't going to be letting go of that one for a while. Holy cow, this one is rich. And that's okay. You want me to go to real culture right now? We're going to culture land, Owen. Let's see here. I'm going in. Let's see here. Nuketown. Okay, dude, you're throwing me back to Nuketown. You know, they had actual paintball and airsoft spots that were built out just like Nuketown. Do they still have Nuketown in the games you play on? Is that still a thing?
I haven't played COD in a long time.
You haven't played COD in a long time?
No.
Modern Warfare 2, right? Is that what this place is? The Rust?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
I didn't
Rust.
play Modern Warfare 2, so I don't know this place. I know this place like the back of me hand.
Yep.
That's when I was a young lad, though. You know what I mean? I had time to play back then. Modern Warfare 2, not so much. So, god dang. You're sending me down memory lane today, folks. FK Biden, not a bad coin at all. I know that they're active as hell. Very cool people. They were in on the D-Bar space last night. And you know, like in this, it's now at look at it, went all the way down to a $5,000 market cap right here, guys. $5,000. And the people that believed in it, that wouldn't effing leave, you know, kind of like me on basically any Politify token that I find right now, it's to the moon or hell. And the people that truly do believe in the project, that hold those tokens through those nasty dips, you know, they experience the real true upside on this. Shout out to everyone holding the FK Biden token. This is a damn good moment to look at. And this is the point where you're just beyond that initial price parabola. And if it breaks beyond here, boys and girls, you better buckle up, because these things are at a $3.2 million market cap. You see how much money's coming into crypto in general. We got Pepe pushing 6.5 bill. We got, you know, things like Bonk in the billions. It's absolutely crazy. A lot of speculation if the next GTA game will be involving crypto. I think that. All right, Owen, do you know Grand Theft Auto? So it is, for all intents and purposes, it's like the metaverse. That we say we're trying to develop the metaverse here in crypto all the time. The metaverse is made on Grand Theft Auto. Will they have? I mean, I think that it's a yes. You think yes, that you will have crypto on GTA, the next one?
I think yes.
They delayed. You know, they delayed to everyone's dismay. GTA did, and pushed back the release time. It might be because they're trying to roll that out. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
It's too perfect.
It would be too perfect, right?
It's
You have to pay some crypto to get into like a strip club, or, you know, like all the things that you do in GTA. That'd be absolutely ridiculous if that happened. Now, so we got this FK Biden. Let's check out Trump Pepe on Solana as well. Let's see here. Trump Pepe. And it's not two words. It's just Trump Pepe. Let's see. There she is. There she is. This is the one. Now I'm watching this one. This is a lovely graph to see on one hand. It's painful for me to see it grow up so fast on the other. This is one that I would not give up on. I made like a 3 or 4x off of the bag that I built, but like this thing has moved well beyond that. Now it's at a $1.7 million market cap. I'm waiting for another moment of getting in on this thing. The new shelf that I'm looking to try to get in at, right at around $1.4 million market cap. So looking for it to take a little bit of a haircut before I buy more. And, got to do a small one. It could very well come back down to this floor. This was about a 500 mil. 600 mil market cap, which it fell down to. So those are kind of the entry points for exotic, chaotic meme coins. I still hold in D-bar. This one, Jeets and like whale wallets are trying to kill this one. I am holding on to this one until death or do us part. Now this at a 35K market cap, I'll probably die on this hill, but you know what? Probably not, because I've seen people not give up on it. And, you know, it's got the initial Jeet graph. This is exactly the same type of stuff that happened to FK Biden early on. It just came out, so I'm still in it. Still feeling good about it. And let's see what other types of stuff. So we have Velodrome, pretty reasonable. My bag of Seamless Protocol hasn't woken up yet. We are up like 25% on it since I got the entry point, but honestly, it's still just very much so ranging. And I'm waiting for this one to pop as well. This is DeFi lending on base that I feel good about. Sitting at an $88 million market cap. It's going to be, you know, something that's going to be faded. And then all of a sudden it's going to go nuts. Everyone's going to be like, oh my God, how are you so smart? And then you just say, because all the money was coming to base ecosystem, we saw the influx of base tokens, stable coins while everything goes down. And that's why I decided memes, man, no utility. Big Daddy Super Balls, Rothschild. I know. Well, you know what? There is a utility in these meme coins. It's capital flight. It's about escaping financial systems that people disagree with. They put their vote in form of dollar outside of it, and they absolutely make it happen. I also saw Polkadot is sitting here simmering. Some of the things I called out in the ecosystem, like Origin Trail, have gone nuts. Polkadot's still showing me that it's got a viable entry point ability here because it pumped up to like near $12 very recently. It's showing good signs of life. Very enterable right now. Holy cow. Shout out to you, Green Day Profits, for gifting the membies. Jamie Gonzalez, absolutely wonderful. Jay Nick, what's up, all the new members? With all these new memberships, you guys, make sure to click the link in our description for our Discord and get a part of the OG chat, get access to the OG chat, find the value. We have built quite a wonderful community where you can ask questions about damn near any subject matter and get an answer on them on. And that's where I'm going to be focusing all of my kind of focus for what I'm researching, what coins I'm buying, all going there first and foremost. So make sure you're getting a part of that. What are you talking about? What's the most played level in Call of Duty? Is that the question? What's the question?
It's just which map people prefer
Which
for
map?
TDM.
Dude, it's Nuketown. It's got to be Nuketown, dude.
We'll see.
No, it's got to be Nuketown.
We'll see.
There's no way. There's no way, Owen. Unbelievable. I feel like such an old fart. You make me feel old, Owen. And then also, I got gray hairs in my chin, like a lot of gray hairs in my chin this week. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting salty. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, maybe it's good. I'm trying. I feel young. I feel healthy. It's just, God, I'm actually like getting gray hairs in my chin. You have games that I've never played before, you know, and you're like a youth or whatever. Unbelievable. So we have a beautiful time frame, folks. Really, the biggest stuff that I see today, if I'm condensing all this information, synthesize it into what we're going to do with it, I'm going to utilize the fact that everybody is fading Nvidia and AI right now. Some of these short-term plays plus Chainlink and the ecosystem within it, C-Swap. These are the things I'm going to be taking positions into now that I see what's coming this week. Consensus is this week. We have everyone reeling off of the fact that AI and Nvidia is going absolutely ballistic. A $2.8 trillion market cap on Nvidia is indisputable, folks. This is absolutely crazy. Drew, hate to break it to you. Only more gray hair on the way. Damn it, Steve-O, don't say that. You know what I mean? Don't say that. Jesus, this is incredible. Yeah, Nvidia breaking new all-time highs. They're putting it in the chat right now. Shake and bake. The markets are going to see this Nvidia graph, folks, and the AI coins are going to do very, very well on the heels in the shadow of what Nvidia is able to pull off. Just for context, we're talking about an Nvidia being worth $2.8 trillion of market cap right now. The entire crypto market cap, Bitcoin, everything included, is sitting at a $2.5 trillion market cap. This is peanuts to what's coming. And I might be having to do some adjustments to my expectations for the top 10 within crypto at the peak of the bull market, plus the actual trajectory of this market cap, because at this pace, we are on track to try to accomplish $7 to $8 trillion. If we start talking about backing U.S. treasuries, U.S. valuations, like what's being hinted with Trump, there is a short-term expectation of 10 trillion. If we do pull the trigger and start to act financially responsible within this country, if we're able to recapture everything that's done to put us into hyperinflation and undo that, and to back our currency with Bitcoin, to acknowledge the value of proof of work, this little market cap graph right here, this is ready to break out, folks. This is our previous all-time high in market cap valuations, just flat out graphed out. And if we see a breakout of this setup, I mean, I'm expecting 6, but if we get everything that's being talked about right now, 10 trillion is not off the table. And then within that, the top 10 within crypto breaching that $200-300 billion level, which is astronomical to think about right now. But I'm telling you, they are noticing that Nvidia is outpacing everything else on the market. AI, data security, cryptographic communications there within are all part of that same conversation that I'm trying to say. So right now, it's a lovely time. And everyone in the chat, I know we're all winners here, but you guys are extra winners catching the live stream live here. I appreciate every single one of you. Web3 and me, Just Jim, Fluffy the Sheep, Green Day Profits, Alden, Crypto Stevo, Nicole Ministator, Faden Tradfi, Big Old Daddy Superballs, Rothschild, Mr. Mark. What a name. What a name, Just Jim. I appreciate every single one of you. Weird Sister down in Rumble and Nicole holding it down. I'm going to go work out. I think it's chest day. It's going to be a good day. Owen, appreciate you being here on the show. I think we'll have Hannah back from LA later on this week, and probably BJ, the Biscuit Jesus, swooping in saying, hey, when he gets a chance. I appreciate every single one of you out in the chat. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bid you adieu. Goodbye.